Let's catch up with the Manchester Phoenix ice hockey team now, and they've been at a meet and greet event this week.
Yes, it's just a chance to thank the sponsors and just to thank the media for supporting us throughout the season. And just to sort of, a lot of people, they see the players on the ice with their equipment, their helmets on, maybe face masks, so getting to see them like maybe the size of them, and just a good, just a bit of again, team bonding here.
What's the spirit like in the side? We can see today it looks pretty good, and that's important for the side, isn't it?
It's great. I mean, we do have a really good spirit, considering we have guys from, you know, in their 30s to young kids that are 18. It's a big group of guys, and everybody gets on great, so it's quite it's been really enjoyable so far.
Obviously, you've got a lot of experience in playing outside Britain. Do you think it's important, the experience you can bring to some of the lads that are based in Britain as well?
I think so. I think that's one of the reasons I'm here. You know, it's to show the young kids and to try to be a leader. So it's been going really good so far.
The squad's changed a bit, obviously, over the last sort of year. A lot more sort of domestically based players. Shouldn't that helps in terms of the sport as well? The fact there's more players getting the chance, the opportunity.
I think it's good to give the young players a chance. The fans recognise it, and the people recognise that we are in Britain, and it is good to give these younger kids a go. And you can see they're improving every week, and I'm quite happy the way things are going.
You mentioned before they have a breakfast every Friday morning, and that's good for the team bonding and the spirit ahead of the weekend games.
Yeah, it's just for team morale and just as you say, just for the spirit of the players. So players just don't see each other. It's like just seeing people at work all the time. You want to make sure you can maybe have a coffee, or obviously not on a Friday have a beer, but you want to make sure that teams are, you're not just spending time in the locker room. You've got to spend time outside the locker room as well.
There you go. I'm delighted to be joined by a couple of the Phoenix players now. Stephen Fone. Stephen, it's your debut. Welcome to the show. We'll come to you in just a moment. Adam Walker, you've been on plenty of times before. You scored again the weekend, I noticed. Non-stop with you. Let's talk about that in just a moment. Just explain what was going on there, though. Guys in full uniform trying to eat breakfast.
Yeah, it's a little thing we have going at the moment that we have a penalty shootout and practice on Fridays, and usually we all meet after practice on a Friday for breakfast, you know, and it just so happened that we had to meet the sponsors there on the last Friday, and usually if you lose the shootout, then you have to wear your helmet to breakfast as a kind of a forfeit thing. So
the big things, though, it's not as difficult as it perhaps sounds. It'd be hard having a motorcycle helmet, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, it's not difficult to wear, but it just makes you look a bit stupid. So it's just one of the things that we have, you know, to help build team chemistry and team bonding. And I think so far it's probably worked out good for us because, you know, we're sitting good at the top right now. OK, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about chemistry. It's not there with you two. You're sat too far apart. Come on, get closer. Get this chemistry going a little bit. Now, Stephen, we'll talk about you because you've not been on before. I mean, Adam's been on and talked about the team spirit amongst the side. We saw a couple of international players in the VT there. What is the dynamic of this squad? You two are two young British players. I think you're from Sheffield, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I'm from Sheffield. Like I say, we've got a few guys from foreign countries. Like we've got a Swedish guy and a Finnish guy, and a couple of Canadians. But we've got a good team spirit. Everyone gels pretty well, and that's why we do the silly things like having to wear your helmet to breakfast, and it just adds to that team chemistry. And that's the things that can pull you through in the games when they're tough.
And it's been going really well for you this season. You're top of the pile, and you beat Bracknell, was it 8-3 at Altrincham, and then you went away to MK. Like Milton Keynes Lightning and won 3-2.
Yeah, the one against MK was that was the big result because they were above us in the table at the time, and so us beating them's put us above them now. So and we've got a game in hand as well, so stands us in good stead. What positions
are you, just to clear it up for people back home? Stephen, what's your position?
I'm a netminder.
Netminder. There you go. So you have the puck fired at your concert. That's a little bit scary, isn't it? That position.
Some people might think so. For me, it's kind of just normal now, but... yeah,
you're a Yorkshireman, aren't you? Here, give it here. Throw the puck at me.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it on the chin.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's an interesting discipline, really. I mean, I always get asked by people, you know, what is the appeal of ice hockey? What gets people really going? I mean, in Canada, there's a sort of... the fights, for want of a better word, although that is controlled. Yeah. And what attracts people, what really gets people going in the English game?
I think the fact that it's one of the fastest sports that you can sort of, you know, watch. I think that's the exciting factor, you know, and it's kind of along the physicality side. It's like rugby, but except obviously you're skating at a faster speed, so rather than running, you know, and it's the rinks are smaller, so it's not like a big wide pitch like football. So there's more action, you know, packed into a smaller area. And I think it's sort of just, you know, the speed and the intensity, and obviously, you know, with the intensity, that's how fights happen. I think just everything, you know, with the action, that's, that's what makes it exciting.
OK, well, let's hope you stay at the top there as well, because you've done fantastically well. Lads, thank you very much for coming in. And who have you got this weekend? Quick promotion.
We've got Peterborough home Saturday, and we're in Sheffield on Sunday.
Yeah, and it's kick about 5:30, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, OK, we'll get along to that. They're doing exceptionally well. Thanks to Stephen Fone and Adam Walker for coming in there.